Hey, I'm Angela, and today I'm going to be telling you all about this one thing that is getting in the way between you and your best self yet. Before we shoot arrows into this bad boy, we gotta acknowledge the positives that this allows us to get in the first place. It makes sure that we dream big dreams and that we have the drive to go out and go on a mission to achieve the dreams that we set up in the first place. Make sure we get up in the morning and that we raise our standards and we show up to the level of the standards that we set for ourselves. This allows us to achieve some level of success. And this is the reason why men and women really put their best feet forward in order to attract a mate and propagate the species. So not only has this been essential for personal achievement, it's also been essential for evolution. If you haven't already guessed, what I'm talking about is your ego. We couldn't deny that it's definitely helped us get to where we are today. It's just that too much ego has negative consequences as well. The first thing being because your ego does allow you to really go and achieve and have the drive to just go for bigger and bigger things and to keep pushing and to keep going. When you have achieved a certain level of success, will make you think that you achieved everything because of you. You're gonna think that you know it all. Everything that you know and have done has allowed you to get to some level of success, which is at point A. Now you want to get to point B. The thing is, what got you here is not going to get you where you want to be. Because if it could, then you should have already been where you want to be in the first place. Your ego isn't really interested in knowing what the best course of action is. It's not wanting to listen to those who came before you and the ones who have something, especially constructive criticism, that will actually help you. No, your ego is not concerned with any of those things. Your ego just wants to be right. Now, you may ask, well, what the hell is the solution? Like, should I just get rid of my ego? Well, because you're a human being, it's most likely very impossible to do that. At least for now. Our ego is part and parcel of being a human being. It comes with the experience. A lot of spiritual gurus, instead, what they recommend is, instead of even trying to get rid of your ego, be aware of it instead. Because when you have awareness, you're very less likely to be controlled by this thing that is already innate in you. The next solution that you can try is to actually surround yourself with people who are smarter than you, who challenge your ideas and who challenge you. You know, somebody who tells you like, hey, because I do want you to show up as the best version of yourself in the world and I want you to just do the things that are going to be amazing for you. Here are things that I actually disagree with, and this is what I think. You know, people who are not yes men, but people who will tell you and speak their mind. This is what Adam Grant calls his challenge network, and I picked this up from Ray Dalio's concept of radical transparency. And radical transparency is exactly that. You know, you have a belief where you would not be so opinionated about your own idea, but you would pursue nothing but the truth. Even if it means telling your ego like, hey, your idea is not the best idea. Now, even if that idea comes from someone else, even if it hurts your ego, and even if at first you may not readily accept it. The last thing that you could try is idea meritocracy. And this again is something that I got from Ray Dalio. This is when you lay out all your ideas. It doesn't matter whether it's from the CEO or whether it's from Jenny, the 24-year-old college graduate, collecting ideas from everyone and picking the best one, whether it's yours or not.
Idea meritocracy, that you always have the right anybody I'm working with always has the right to question anything, the right to the opinion, that you have to have an idea meritocratic relationship. So anybody can challenge me on any subject, and I will, in front of the whole company.
So you accept criticism easily?
Oh, I love it.
Those are the 3 things that you could try to do to really not let your ego get the best of you, even though you're not Buddha, even though you're not Jesus, or even though you're not some enlightened being living and walking on this earth yet. So that is the one thing that is very likely to hold you back. If you've learned anything from this video, make sure to let me know what your most important takeaway was. For me, being aware that I had, because as an egotistical person, just being aware of this and just knowing this already saved me a ton of violent fights with my mom and also a lot of heartaches. And this has saved me a lot of valuable friendships and relationships as well, because I've done my best to try to really not let my ego get the best of me and to hear the other person out, even when sometimes at first it feels like I'm being attacked. So I really do hope that this video has been helpful, and if you do like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my passion project, and I'm going to see you on the next